What's up, guys? Fell Determined back with you. Battlefield Hardline Beta. We're on the HOTWIRE. So this is basically a version of the game where we can drive vehicles. So marked vehicles are stashed around the level, both cops and criminals. So we are the cops and the criminals in this game. So we're going to be the criminal. We're going to be the cop. We're going to be the criminal. We're going to be the cop. No, just joking. It's Battlefield Hardline Beta on the Xbox One. Got a few more games in before the beta was over. Not sure if I'm going to be buying this game. I bought Battlefield 4, played it once, was like, oh my gosh, this is completely different than what I was A, expecting, and B, used to different from Call of Duty. So much more of a different game, and my mind is so conditioned towards Call of Duty that it just is like, what is this? You know, it's like a combination of Call of Duty meets Grand Theft Auto. So I know there's a lot of Battlefield players out there that love Battlefield and have loved every game in the franchise. I just never got into it. Maybe that's my fault for not getting into it, but I should have. I'm sitting here on the back of this motorcycle right now, ringing out shots with an assault rifle. Definitely different than what you could do in Call of Duty. I think I just got picked off by a sniper there. No, he was just hanging out. But larger maps, you know, you're not going to have the small, medium combat maps like you would in Call of Duty. But the gameplay, the graphics, the concept, the idea here, I think is successful. I think that's why Battlefield's been a successful franchise. Now, I say I won't get the game. Now, I know when it comes out, I probably will get it because I like to play things when they come out first. And then we might do a giveaway or something down the road. You guys know my style and how Team Fell and Fast Electronic and Loud, how my vlog channel and Gaming for Grandpa, you guys know how we do when we do giveaways. I can't believe we missed that guy. And it looks like the driver of my vehicle is shot. He has been shot down. Pull out the pistol. Just shoot anyway. Kind of makes it fun. You know, we're used to running around Call of Duty. So in this way, we can actually jump into cars. We can, you know, change position of the car. Now I'm driving. So one thing to keep in mind for those that have went ahead and picked up, like the Trigger Devils, our sponsor Trigger Devils, you might want to have a second controller like I have. Like I keep my Trigger Devils controller specifically with the attachment on there, with the Trigger Devil attachment. I keep that specifically for first-person shooter, for shooting, just specifically for COD. So when you're using, you know, another game, for example, like driving or something that requires you to fully press that trigger for your acceleration, you're going to want to have a second controller because you don't want to pull your trigger stop off. So I was working in between. You know, a lot of people are like, whoa, the trigger stops they won't be able to use with some games, and that's true. But that's fine because the trigger stop from Trigger Devil wasn't designed for all games. It was just designed, you know, first-person shooter, and that's where you have that control over the right trigger. So a little hard time navigating in this Dodge Charger here. I'm in the Dodge Charger cop car. It's got the police book in the center. One thing I noticed too with like Battlefield 4, when because it's not the first time you've been able to drive vehicles in Battlefield, it's hard to, for me personally, this isn't for everybody, just for me personally, it's hard to drive. I mean, you're trying to drive forward, but you also have full range of camera view to the left, the right, up, and down. So it seems like at first a tricky combination of steering the vehicle and then not looking up or left or right while you're doing that. So it makes it a little difficult, like I said. But huge maps. Wanted to give you guys some footage of it. This is a downtown map here. We're on the HOTWIRE multiplayer game mode. Not getting a lot of kills, not getting a lot of action, but nonetheless, it's full 1080p, 60 frame quality, so you guys can evaluate the maps yourself, see if we can get a hit marker there. I see in COD, I probably would have had him. But yeah, I've played quite a few games of it. Over the weekend, it was a little sporadic, and when I was able to get online, looked like they were having server issues. I'd be in the game one time and then kicked out, and that's typical of a beta. You know, they're just testing things, so jump in here, this other police vehicle, little Camaro here. I just wanted to show you guys, like you can see here, barely holding that gas down, using like a trigger stop controller is going to, you know, pose a issue for you guys. So, but you guys already knew that if you've been using like Scuff or Imagine Customs before, because I just don't have the speed I want, Captain. But I love the graphics, though. I think it's going to be a successful game. I like the concept of cops and robbers. Who wouldn't like that concept as a kid? We all grew up as like cops and robbers, you know. Where'd that guy go? Where'd those cutscenes don't run him over? Just run him down. Hey, that works. Good job, Determined. We'll go around this little trailer here. See, driving in the game is a little weird, but hey, I'm getting used to it. That's the fun we have at Gaming for Grandpa. We can have fun. I'm not a pro gamer. I don't want to be a pro gamer. I just love to game, love to bring great quality. I said great quality gameplays to the Gaming for Grandpa channel. Full quality, 1080p 60 frames, and then spend the hours letting them encode and upload to YouTube because, well, it's important to me. This channel's in memory of my grandfather, and he would want me to put my best foot forward, and I do that each and every single time. Let's see where we want to spawn in here. I spawn in on the roof up here. Awesome. Should we take a swan dive right off this building? Good looking graphics down there in the courtyard. Let's just take a running leap right off this building. Throw a grenade, because that won't do anything determined. That's hilarious. I'm just jumping, whatever. Let it go. Officer down. What? He didn't make it? Fell determined. Suicide, it said. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Little hot wire on downtown. 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 I was actually downtown yesterday. Downtown Springfield, Illinois vlogging. I don't know if you guys saw my new vlog yesterday. Check that out. It was in the Dodge Challenger SRT8. It's out cruising downtown Springfield, Illinois, so you can check out where I live if you want. Went through the park and drove down some streets and then went downtown and pretty much hit every main street there. So if you guys are interested in that, check out my vlog channel. Oh, my team won. No kills, though, because I was driving like a silly guy. But that's alright, though. We're having fun, and we got to take a look at downtown on the HOTWIRE game mode in Battlefield Hardline, the beta, on Xbox One. I know I'm fell determined sitting here down here at the very bottom, the rank 1. But hey, I'm getting a few things. I doubt anything carries over to the full game, but it could. Street Motorcycle Mastery assignment, different assignments there. Yeah, we'll play some more, though. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please click the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. I'm Ryan Rigg, aka Fell Determined. We'll see you guys.